Hello, friends. So, one of my last videos that I did, I showed you how to have glass skin. So, skin that has so much glow that it's almost like it's reflective and like someone can almost see themselves in your skin. Not really. That really would be creepy, right? Well, today is kind of a part two. So, we had how do you have the glass skin care look? Now, I'm going to do a how to have a glass makeup look so that you still have that reflective glass glowy skin. So, and sometimes it's called dolphin skin. So really the glass look is more for skincare. The dolphin look is referred to is your makeup routine. So it's really just that wonderful glow. So what I've already done was applied my all-in-one primer, which is a wonderful way of always starting your makeup routine, especially for me because I have oily skin, so it does take care of the shine, but everyone's skin needs a little bit of primer before you actually start your routine. And then I use my absolute favorite, which is the micro brow pencil. I love this. I did my brows already too, just make it look quicker. I love how one side has the spoolie and the other one actually has the actual color for your eyebrows, and they come in a variety of colors so that you're getting the right shade for your brows. Okay, so now I'm going to start with my foundation. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to actually start with a highlight stick because I want that glow coming from underneath my makeup. I kind of thought about kind of like that Tiffany. Do you know the Tiffany company? They're ones who do the Tiffany lamps and Tiffany paintings, and it's like that glow that comes from underneath, or Thomas Kincaid paintings. Well, I'm going to use our highlight stick. This is the color Bubbly. Let me tell you about this stick. It lasts forever. Literally, I don't know how many years I've actually had. I have a mirror over here so I can really see what I'm doing. I don't know how many years I've had this. It's been years. I'm gonna apply a little bit up here to the temples as well. Now, you may, if you have really dry skin, you may even want to put a little bit on your forehead. I absolutely do not want to do that because I have a lot of oil, so I don't want to shine. I'm going to do my lip, the nose, and just above the cupid. Okay, so I have that. But actually, I have had this for so many years, 6, 7 years. And look, look how I still have so much product left. It is amazing how this goes a long way. This is a color Bubbly. It comes in 3 shades. I'm going to use another one in a little bit. And then I'm just going to take my concealer brush. You know what? I'm going to actually use my foundation brush and just kind of put that in a little bit into the skin. And so there, you're going to have that coloring, that shine, that glow that comes from underneath your foundation. So you're going to love that. So you can already see that reflective glow, almost like you'd be able to see yourself, see your reflection in there. Okay, so I've got that. And now I'm also going to use my concealer. And I'm going to I always put concealer on my eyelids. So I'm going to do that first. Put a little bit there. And that's going to keep your eyeshadows from creasing, and it'll also keep it from it keeps it to stay on longer as well. So I'm going to put a little bit under my eyes, but you know what? If you're 30 plus, 40 plus, you always also want to take it up a little bit. So you're giving your face that lift. Okay, so we got that. And I have my concealer brush, and I am just gonna kind of get that all patted in there. If you have your makeup, you can follow along with me. If you don't, just stop the video and go grab your makeup set and follow along with me. And you may not have everything I have, and that's okay. Just follow along with what I do have. It's so much better than just sitting there watching me put on makeup. if you just follow along. And what's great about that is that you can stop, you can pause as needed to get everything on. Okay, I didn't put that in earlier too. So let's do that. Okay, now I'm going to use foundation. I have lots of different formulas of foundation that I use. Since I want more of that dewy look, I'm gonna go with the Royal Jelly Always Radiant foundation. I use this color in Earth. And just like I do with my skincare, I just put it on the back of my hand. You don't have to, it's just kind of like what I do. You really don't have to do that. And then I just take my brush, and you don't need a lot of foundation, especially if you've already done your skincare routine and you've done your exfoliation, which is so important. If you want your skin to look reflective and have a wonderful glow, it's absolutely essential that you exfoliate your skin, because now you're exfoliating all the dullness away. So you've got to exfoliate. Then you want to make sure that you're keeping it well hydrated very well. So you're going to make sure that you're using the appropriate moisturizer or hydrator for your skin. And so there's a difference between a moisturizer and a hydrator. So you want to make sure that you're using the right one. And if you're not quite sure, that's where I come in. Let's have a conversation, and I make sure that you're on the right formula. Besides that, you can also go to my website, and one of the first things that you will see is our virtual tools. The first one is actually a makeup tool where you can actually try on makeup. You can figure out by trying it on which foundation is the best color for you, and you can try on all the different formulas of the foundation. You can see what's your favorite lipstick, which one looks best for your skin tone. You can see what is your best powder, your eyeshadows, everything that we have in color except for nail polish is on there. Okay, so I've got that in. There is the foundation all over. And sometimes I even put it on my lips too, because then if I want my lipsticks lasting longer, that's always a tip that I've done over the years. Okay, so there, I've got that on. And I'm not gonna do any, well, I guess I can maybe, contouring, just so you can see what that is. Okay, so the Royal Jelly foundation definitely has a lot of moisture to it, and it will give you more of that dewy look. And of course, it has royal jelly, so it's an extension of your skincare routine. Anything that has royal jelly in it is really the very best for your skin. Okay, so there we have that. We've got the color glowing from underneath the foundation. Now we have the foundation on as well. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add a little bit of, well, you know what? Let me do a little bit of contouring, just so you can see what that's like and why you would want to. Normally I don't. I don't do this all the time, but let's just say you want to sculpt your face here a little bit, and maybe you've got extra skin here, the double chin or something, or you just want to, you know, just kind of like doing like the shape shifters. You can do that. Also right above your cheek, just kind of do right in the middle and all the way over. I just kind of would do it that way. And then I take my makeup brush and just shade that in. So that little bit of shading just kind of hides extra. So I don't do this very often at all if I have some special occasion, but a lot of people do this every day. And if that's you, go ahead and do that. It's kind of fun. Do you have time? It's fun to do. Also, you can also do your nose. You just go down the bridge of your nose here, and you go here. And then I would just kind of give you, do you want to just kind of make it a little bit slender-wise? You have that. And you just want to make sure you blend it in, because remember, all of this that I'm doing now is on top of the foundation, not underneath. I know years ago, when I first started doing makeup, it was opposite. We put everything underneath the foundation. Now it's above the foundation, right on top. Okay, so that just gives that shading, so it kind of hides a little the little extra that we some of us have. Okay, so now I'm gonna do, because I wanted to have that nice glowy reflective skin, I'm gonna go with another highlight stick. This is the 24 karat, I think it's 24 karat magic is what this one's called. Again, have this for years. So obviously I use a little bit more of that one than the other, but I've had, I don't know, 10 years, 7? It's been a long time. As soon as these came out, I've used it and absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of this here, and this just makes it quick and easy using this instead of using a full foundation eyeshadow. And I'm gonna use another one with it and I'll show you in a minute, but let me just blend this in with my brush. Where's the brush that I usually use? See the eyebrow brush in there that I usually use, but this one will work. I have lots of different eyeshadow brushes because I do multiple colors on my eyes and I don't like them getting all mixed. I don't know if you ever do any painting, like watercolors, and you always want to make sure that you're changing for each of the colors so they're not getting all mixed in. Okay, and so there's that. And now I'm going to use, I absolutely love this. This is the liquid eyeshadow. I love this because it's so easy to use. It looks like a lipstick or a lip gloss wand. And this color is about the same. I'm just putting it on top just a little bit to give a little bit of a contour and a contrast. So I got the gold underneath the 24 karat magic, and then this one on top. So we got that going. And then next, I'm just gonna blend it a little bit with the brush. And because these colors are so similar, I'm just gonna blend it with this same brush here. Just kind of marrying those two colors together. Okay. Okay, so next I am going to use my favorite eyeliner. I love the Inkwell matte ink. I love the other ones, but the matte Inkwell is my favorite. And you know what? I use different eyeliners depending on the look that I'm going with. If I want a really soft type of eyeshadow look, and maybe one that I can even blend to do shadowing, then I'll go with usually the Kajal. But this is a really nice one here, just kind of gives a nice bold look. So if you want to do smoky, the Kajal or even the pencils, but the Kajal I think is even better than the pencils because it's thicker. Sorry, I'm coming this way. I'm not sure if I'm kind of really blocking my face there a little bit. Okay, so there we have it. And then I do something a little bit different with my bottom. Sometimes I do this as well, but I love these dual eyeliners. I love this. This is black and white. I have it in blue and silver and 2 shades of green, a jade and an emerald. I have it in a rustic. I have them in all different colors. I love them. But with the white, I put it right on the waterline. And then with the black, I just go just under that. So when you do it like this, that white, what that does, it just opens your eyes a little bit more. Gives that a little more brightness so your eyes are a little bit more open, looks a little healthier. And sometimes I do absolutely nothing with my bottom. Sometimes I just leave them plain, and that's fine too. Okay, so then, of course, you see we're missing the mascara there. So I'm gonna add mascara My favorite mascara is the Lash Maximizing. Love this. Love, love, love. When you use your mascara, you always want to twirl. You never ever want to pump. You pumping air into there and it's going to dry your mascara out. So you want to go from the bottom, from the base, and wiggle up. Just wiggle, wiggle up. Okay, and so now I've got some lashes going on there. You can see the difference? Lashes and nothing. Nothing over there. I'm one of these people with no lashes, really. Same with the brows. So what about you? Do you have lashes? You can put in a comment below. Like, what are your struggles? What is your favorite feature on your face that you love to highlight or accentuate? And what are the ones that you might want to do some contouring with? So let us know in the comments if you don't mind sharing that publicly. Let us know. And then on the bottom lash, sometimes I'll do nothing. Sometimes I'll just kind of come across like this with the color. I won't spend time doing that now because it's going to take away from our time of doing this together. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, so I'm going to do a cheek color. Now, for me, there's a few colors that work well with me for blush. And then there's a cream that we don't have anymore. So what I'm going to do, and actually I sometimes use a lipstick. Honestly, a lipstick would work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my blender brush that I use quite often for foundation, but I'm going to use this. And actually, we're going to do this. You're going to see me at the first time doing this because I've never used these colors on my cheeks. Usually I'll do a purple or, some other color. But because I want to do more of a reflective, natural look, I'm going to try these colors. So I'm going to put this lighter brown underneath and then this darker. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. I like that. So now here's another tip. When you are doing your cheeks, and if you have had a few birthdays like me, honestly, about 30 or and older, you're going to want to do your cheeks a little bit differently. You don't want to start here at the apple and go down because you want your cheekbone showing as high as possible. So you're going to start at the bottom. I'm trying to figure out what kind of brush I want to use. I think I will go ahead and use my blush brush. Let's see. Usually I use my blender brush. And then you don't need to come all the way out here to the apple of your cheek either. You just blend in there. So I just kind of want to go with the natural coloring here. So there's a brown. I can add a little bit more of the color to it. It's one of the reasons I really do like using lipsticks, to be honest. And because I want that reflective look, I definitely want something that is dewy. And you're going to get more of a dewiness when you're using cream opposed to the powder. That's just my take on it. But play around. If you have powder, definitely use the powder. But yeah, lipstick, it actually does the trick. And you can actually coordinate colors a little bit better as well when you do that because you can use the same lip color as your blush color. You'll just use it and blend it a little bit differently. Okay, so there we have that. And then last, I'm gonna powder, especially a girl like me with the oily skin. I definitely need to powder, but even without the oiliness, you want to powder because you want to keep your makeup looking fresh and stand on longer. So I'm gonna use one of my favorites. This is what I call the magic matte powder, translucent powder. I call it magic because, oh my gosh, look at this white color. Look, doesn't match me at all, right? But this color is perfect. So love my my powder brush. Oh, it's still a little damp from yesterday. Let me pull out another powder brush. Use this powder brush. And you just pick up a color And I'm gonna put it here more at the cheeks. I'm gonna leave my my cheeks here. I said cheeks. I'm gonna put it more at the chin and underneath here, underneath the cheeks. I'm gonna not do the cheeks. I'm gonna leave those sides nice and dewy, but I am gonna take care of the nose because you know that's a place that any place that has the what do you call it, the T-zone. I'm gonna definitely take care of the T-zone area. So again, even if you don't have T-zone, maybe your skin is dry, you still want to use your powder. It's going to keep your color on longer too. And because I have the dry skin, I mean oily skin, I'm going to put it onto my eyebrows so they don't come off. Okay, that. And one last thing I'm going to do, I know although we do have that a highlighter that's coming from underneath, I'm also going to put a little bit of highlight on the top. So this is, oh, I don't even know if we have this one anymore. So I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what this one is yet. I better double check. I should have double checked before I pulled it out because I love its royal jelly. So I love the royal jelly highlights. So I use the Beauty Dynamics underneath and the royal jelly on top. And there's one last secret that I just learned this one. If you're using your, if you use your moisturizer, this is the Defy. Use the Defy moisturizer just a little bit on the cheeks. It's going to give you that nice moisturized look. And the thing about this one, your fingers are going to help it. It's not going to come off. Your makeup's not going to come off. Your fingertips will warm up that moisturizer and go right into your skin. And see the makeup stays in place, but you see you have that reflective look here. So that really nice dewy skin is what you want. And mainly on your cheeks. Okay, now my lips needs to be done as well. So I'm gonna use the lip pencil. This is the automatic lip pencil. This is the color Coffee. So you want to line your lips. Now, my lips are fine the size they are, so I pretty much line on the natural lip line. If you want your lips to look a little bigger, a little more puffy, then you want to go outside of the line just a little bit, not very much outside, just a little bit, so it gives the illusion of fuller lips. And if you want to minimize your lips, you can go just inside of that color line. This is a royal jelly lipstick. So again, so much moisture. So that dewy look on my lips as well. This color is Lavish Lilac. I love this color. When I first heard we were gonna have a lilac color, I kind of laughed like, oh, okay, that's gonna look weird on me. And I tried it and absolutely loved it. Now, I'm fine leaving that just by itself, but I am just going to touch this up with, I'm going to want you to see it's a different color. I do this quite often. This is Royal Jellies. I'm just going to put it right in, just in the center. I'm not even putting it all over. This is a Royal Jelly lip gloss. This one is Regal Rose or Ruby. Anyway, I'm doing the 3 because you can get all 3 on sale this month. You get the lipstick, the lip liner, and the lip gloss. I think it's $31 for that trio. So it's a really great deal. And then where we have it. Now, of course, one last thing. I never do my makeup without following that up with our setting spray. This will keep the makeup on for up to 16 hours. I love the way it feels, how it's illuminating your skin. So again, it helps with that glow. And it's made with coconut and glacier water. So it's very refreshing. It feels great. That feels wonderful. In the summertime or anytime it's just humid, throw that in the refrigerator and just spray it on and it feels great. And then the last thing I'm going to do, I always finish my makeup routine with a fragrance. This one is called Jafra Wee. It is a perfume, which means it will last 8 hours or more. So I love this scent. This is a really good one. And then that is it. This, ladies, is how you can have that reflective, glowy skin so you can see, like in the light, how it would really glow well. Oh, you know what? One last tip I wanted to show you with this highlighted stick. I wish I had a different shirt on so it was more lower cut. But you can put this on. This was the 24 cold, and I like to even have it in my cleavage here. You put this on and it will definitely keep that glow going for you. And so when you're out in the sun, you get a little bit of that glycerine on your skin, you in the light, and you have that. So you definitely want to throw this on if you're going to parties, if you have any kind of summer sway that you're doing, or you're just getting together with some girlfriends. This is just a really great little added touch. So if you move around, maybe see a look. I can see a little bit of a little sparkle that I have. So that's kind of fun. I love having that. So imagine that if you have like a strapless shirt on and you have a little bit on your shoulders, it gives that wonderful fun glow. Again, also, if you're going to have like your shoulders out, you can put the royal almond oil on. And so that gives that glow as well. I just say follow up with it. Like I'll put the royal almond on and then let it sit in for a little bit and then follow it up with the sunscreen. So if you're going to be out and about, you definitely have to have that your sun protection on because you don't want your skin to burn and age. So definitely make sure that you're using your sunblock throughout the summer days. Actually, I do it all year long, all the time. Make sure you have that on. If you're out in the daytime, you definitely need it. But the royal almond, or absolutely this stick, that lasts forever. Oh my gosh. I mean, a little tiny investment goes years and years and years. It's so worth it. So enjoy your summer glow. I hope you worked along with me with your skin, with your makeup products. And if you did not, just watch this again at another time with your makeup products in front of you so you can go step by step. And if there's some products here that you're like, oh, I don't have that, I would like to try it, definitely let me know because we'll make sure we'll make that happen. I'll have my website below so you can also just go to the website and check out whatever it is that you want. Whenever you go to my website, always go to special tabs first. That's where all the specials are. It's always in under special tabs. So anything that we have in our flash sales that we have, it looks like it's been twice a week for the last couple of years. Twice a week we'll start the week and end the week with flash sales. So make sure you go there. Anything that's in our brochures are in that section. And if you are just looking and want to check us out, just go through all the tabs and see what's available. But don't forget to go to the Skin Consult to find out what skincare routine is best for your skin, and then do the makeup try on so you can see which colors are going to look fabulous for you. All right. So have a fabulous day and have fun doing your makeup. And make sure if you're not subscribed that you are and that you have the notifications turned on, because then you'll see more of the videos that I do. Because I am always here keeping you royal. Bye for now.